Brilliant to be back. That's us now completed week 2. So the boys' fitness levels have improved, but it's obviously great to get back in the pitch again. Fortunate enough to bring 7 new full-time players in, and they'll join the under-18 squad. They're part of the successful under-18s last year who were fortunate enough to get to the Youth Cup final. So they've gained a full-time contract, some of them, and will hopefully offer an opportunity to those who can come behind them. But they now have an opportunity to come in full-time as young professionals, and they join our Modern Apprentice programme in partnership with Ayrshire College, so we're delighted by that. Well, that's the pathway that we hope to create at the club and provide opportunities for kids from our academy to come all the way through. And Thomas, Ali, and obviously Kyle came a wee bit later than Thomas and Ali. But we're delighted for the lads and delighted for the academy as well that we're able to push through players who are more than capable of holding their own in the first team environment. We hope that's the first of many in the next couple of years or so. Keeping everyone safe was the main concern, and obviously protecting the first team bubble at Rugby Park. We're obviously conscious of that as well. So in partnership with a local club, Bonnet and Thistle, they've been fantastic with us in terms of providing use of their facility, and I'd like to put on record as thanking them, and Ian Higgins in particular, for allowing us that. Obviously following all the SFA guidelines and government guidelines, so we've had to be pretty patient, but we've done it in a safe way, and again it's about making sure that everyone at the club is safe whilst training, and following all the government guidelines so that we don't breach anything. Yeah, the boys have been brilliant since I've come back in. It's been a frustrating 4 or 5 months for them, and as much as they try to keep on top of their fitness, it's never the same when they come in and work as a group. But they've worked really hard over the last 2 weeks, as I say, and we'll be looking again to build their fitness more so in the coming weeks, introducing now double sessions as we go back in towards the games programme, which hopefully will be re-established again by the end of September, fingers crossed.
And just finally, he's a man who's been in good form for the first team recently, and he's very present about the academy, giving advice to our kids. How much of an inspiration is Chris Burke?
Well, I think as a professional footballer, he is the pinnacle in terms of how to conduct yourself, how to look after yourself, how to discipline yourself. And we as a club, Kilmarnock Football Club, have been so fortunate to be able to tap into that. And he's always eager to give his time, he's always eager to become involved with the teams and speak to the players. I can't speak highly enough of the guy. I think he's a super professional, and he's an even better person, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been good. The lads welcomed me in, and I knew straight away, and my first outing was all the way up to Ross County, 4 hours on the bus, so I knew getting off the bus what type of lads they were. They were a bunch, they were a tight-knit group, and now I'm looking forward to getting going. The agent phoned me, I think, the Thursday of the Celtic game, saying that Killie obviously looked for a keeper. They were in contact with my agent, so just sort of went from there, and I was sort of hoping it would be done for that weekend, but it sort of dragged on a bit. But at least it's done now, and I'm here and raring to go. It's Birmingham with Berkey for, I think it was 2-3 years. Gary Dicker was at Birmingham for a spell as well, and I knew him from the underages at Ireland. So yeah, Berkey's still the same wee angry man he was at Birmingham. So yeah, that was made it a bit easier to settle in as well. And obviously Danny been Irish as well. I've come across him a few times. So no, it's a good group, and you can tell they work hard for each other. We just gotta get the rub of the green and hopefully turn the defeat at the weekend and the draw against Ross County into wins. Look, I've been 35, so I've been in the game a long time. So yeah, it is what it is. It's only one can play, but look, if I'm needed and when I'm needed, I'll be ready. If Danny's playing, I support Danny as best I can, because at the end of the day, it's about the team and about going out on a Saturday or a Wednesday, whenever the game is, to get those 3 points, and whoever's playing you support, because at the end of the day, it's if your team are winning, then obviously it's happy days. So look, if Danny plays or I play, then I'm sure we'll support each other. Yeah, look, it's good to be back involved in football, especially after lockdown, and I sort of had a frustrating last spell at hats towards the end, just ended up breaking my ankle. So it's good back playing football and just training with the lads. It's good being out there. So obviously the next step is trying to break into the team, and when I get in the team, hopefully stay in there and do well and try and impress and see where it brings us.
Lawrence, just tell us a little bit about this Killie Gin.
So it all sort of came about from the sort of core of what we do. So we wanted to do things a little bit differently at Spouted. There's lots of other people doing many wonderful and weird things with gin out there, but we took a slightly different approach, and we're all about making custom, unique gin, especially for one-off and bespoke people like yourself. So you can come onto our site, you can customise your own bottle, up to 35 different botanicals, and then we'll take that order selection, we'll distill you a single bottle, and then you can personalise the label.
And you've got a little bit of a family connection here to Killie too.
I do, yes. My cousin's wee Burkies. It worked out rather well. It's actually fun enough, it wasn't anything to do with him we chose Kilmarnock in the first place. It's just a happy coincidence that it so happened to be here. But yeah, no, it's fantastic.